Hi, everybody, and welcome to A Little Knitty. My name is Maribel.
I'm Jen.
I'm the yarn dyer behind Rainier Roses.
And I am the owner of A Little Knitty Yarn Shop.
And today we are bringing you our 21st episode.
We're legal!
We're also celebrating that we have 500 subscribers.
I know, there's so many things to be excited about today. I got the message the other day that's like, congratulations, you have hit 500. And I thought it was spam. Like, I thought it was a joke or something. Because it was like, really?
Yeah.
And then I went and looked and like, we did 505 right now. So
that's exciting because that's a milestone in YouTube. And so
we're legit.
Yeah. It only took 2 years.
It only took 2 years. On and off, kind of not doing it, doing it. But we have been pretty consistent in our semi once a monthly.
Yeah, and we're always excited that you want to join us.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, what have you been? So, I guess we never have like an official like works in progress or finished objects because I don't know, they all smush together. But what have you been working on?
So I've kind of been so this is a two-parter. I've been trying to like work on older whips to figure out if I just need to UFO and give them away or finish them.
Yes.
But then I did way too much of that, and then I was feeling meh about all my projects.
So then you have to find something new.
So then I started.
Oh, those are cute.
I started doing crocheting granny squares.
Okay.
So
I love this one.
These are all of, and that's part of my Witch's Swamp. I know.
All your colorways, right?
These are all my colorways
Oh,
from the years.
aww.
And I'm just going to make a crochet blanket full of like all of the things that I've dyed.
Are you going to display it at shows or this is just for you?
I think it's just for me.
Because some of them are like discontinued.
Yeah.
That one's pretty too.
Yeah.
I love how you can be so like loud and in your face and then so like
quiet.
like quiet, woodsy.
Yeah. This one was the first time that I tried self-striping. And it's
last time?
Yes. It's supposed to be 3 different colors. And you can kind of see it pop up from in a few places, but
no, you can kind of see it, but yeah.
Yeah, I did knit my husband a hat out of this, and I just held it with black.
Yes,
so
I remember that.
And then it's just some pastel.
Those are pretty.
Yeah,
those are really they're dainty.
So I think I have 17 or 18, and the goal is 80 to 100.
That makes sense.
And I can make one. I can make 2 in a day.
Yeah, because you could do like 8 by 10.
Yeah,
and that'd be really cute.
And then a border.
Yes. Oh, they're so cute.
And I'm using TONI LIPSEY.
Yeah.
So TL Yarn Crafts crochet.
That's a nice segue. I have the TONI LIPSEY thing.
She's just so great at crochet stuff.
She is. And then so
I did meet her at Flock last year, and her mom, and I was like, hi. I tried not to like fan out.
Met her at H&H and didn't recognize who she was. Had a wonderful conversation with her. Asked her what she did.
Yeah.
She said crochet, and she was very kind. And I'm like, oh, like what type of crochet? And she's like, oh, Tunisian mostly. I'm like, okay. She's like, I wrote a book. I'm like, oh, and that's when the light came on. I sell her book. And then I was like, oh.
But like that's the best part about her is
sweet. Like, she was not like, don't you know who I am? Like at all. And then I felt really dumb, but she was so amazing to me. But this is a segue into what the part I wasn't going to talk about this yet, but it's such a perfect segue. TONI, along with Della designed a bag. So it says TL Yarn Crafts in there. And she designed the color. And this is the TONI LIPSEY bag. So I know we have a couple of them in stock. So I just had to share that. So nice little segue into a Della bag there. Yeah. Anyway, she's a phenomenal designer.
Yeah, she's so sweet. And I love all her videos.
Yes. She comes up on my Instagram a lot.
She follows me on Instagram, and I had to take a screenshot of it and be like, oh my God, Tony follows me. Yeah. So going back to my goals.
Yes, goals.
So my other goal is to knit a hat a day, or not a day, a month.
Whoa.
That is crazy. A month.
A hat a month. Okay.
So
That's
this
squishy.
is
mohair?
It is Surrey.
Oh. It looks so soft and squishy. I assumed it was mohair. Oh my gosh, this Surrey is nice. Is this yours? No.
Yes, it is mine. But this is so it's old.
Yeah.
I decided I wanted to keep like 500 skeins of my old stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, you need to work through them.
So now a hat at a time you're working through.
Yeah.
This is so warm. I'm so cold. This is so lovely. Oh, it's so soft.
It is. And
so are the hats for you or for other people?
They're
or
for
who cares? They're
kind of Christmas. They're kind of like made, and if Christmas rolls around.
Yeah. Or like somebody's birthday and you're like, especially cold weather months. You know, like an August birthday, you're probably not gonna give them a soft wool hat. But yeah, like somebody's birthday comes up and you're like, I have a really big gift for you.
Which I didn't realize that my brothers love knit hats. And so some of the hats that I've been missing over the years, my older brother wears them all the time. And I'm like, is that my crochet hat from like 10 years ago?
It's a little wonky on the side. Yeah.
I'm like, do you just need me to make you a hat? That's kind of where the idea came back.
They usually like the wonky ones.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, why isn't an alarm going off?
That's probably like, Maribel, you showing up by now.
I think that's my get out of bed on a normal day.
Okay, and so my oldest project that I've been working on, you've seen this a few times.
Yes, I have, but it's so beautiful.
So,
cross stitch I've been working on.
Just put a picture in there.
I will.
So this is my cryptid stitch along from 2021.
It's in the 2000s, that's okay.
Yeah, it's in the 2020s.
It's in the 2020s.
And I was working on this one up here. So the number one reason.
Which one? This one?
This one.
No, that one. Okay. On your way across.
Well, it was like this way and then this way.
Okay.
The number one reason why I have not finished this is because my border up here is off by a stitch.
Oh, this is the one with Bigfoot over there. Yes, I remember. Yes.
And then I was working on this and I realized I'm short one stitch on the edge here, so I have to rip this out. And so then I was like, you know what? Maybe cross stitching at 3 in the morning is not a good idea.
There's a lot of things that aren't going to be at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know, but I did put in like.
Can you just fudge it? This is a non-cross stitch I'm talking.
No, I mean you could like I'm
see it.
I'm fudging the border.
Yeah.
But because it's off by 1, and it's gonna like make me
cringe a little
every time I see it. But I can't do that on the inside borders because that's too obvious.
Yeah.
But it's only like this here because the way I stitched it down.
Oh, that's good.
So, anyways, I'm almost done. I'm at like 90%. It should be done.
That's close.
Yeah, and I dyed this fabric.
I love it.
This was like my first hand-dyed fabric ever.
Yeah.
And
and then you're gonna frame it?
I'm gonna like put it on a rod.
Oh, okay,
yeah, and hang it. And it's funny to see the back, like where I started.
It's so beautiful on the back. Like
that's
ridiculous.
I got better.
It looks so good on the back. Like when you hold it from afar, it looks like it looks like the front. Like it's so good. It's so good. Good job.
So that is
so
one
this
thing.
Is a frog to finish it. I mean, you wouldn't frog that. Light it on fire, man.
I have thought about it several times over the year.
This is so perfect. Your little house is so coffee.
And then I have another one. So this one I do have a cover photo for. This one is the thing I've been working on.
Oh, wow. That's pretty.
This is a Gecko Rouge kit that you can no longer get. It's by Medusa Doll Maker. And this is where I'm at.
Wow.
And this is only like 3%.
Oh, this is like the whole background.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It's going to take me a lot. But I have all these like full coverage stitches that I was like, you've got to get through some of them.
It looks amazing. It looks printed. Like
it looks exactly like this.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
just be afraid. Be very afraid.
And then this is like me just parking all of my stitches.
Yeah, the long hair.
Yeah, this one, the back is not pretty.
Oh, nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah, I don't have much to talk about.
And your little needle minder is
the same.
Oh.
I know. This is for my big kid over there, my oldest, because
she like Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, she's got like her Wednesday boots on, which are just sparkly gray boots or black boots.
We have studio audience has been amazing today. Yeah, they have suckers.
Yes. Okay, and then my last project.
So you've been cross stitching a lot.
Yes, I've been trying to get through my projects.
Not just knit, not
just knit. I've been like
like a hat. Yeah, a hat a month.
Yeah, but I surprisingly finish all of my knits way faster. So I probably only keep 4 to 6 knitting, and because I finish them.
Yeah.
But I have 30 of those.
Just start a new one, right?
Yes, like this one.
Oh, this is your
This is my crow that doesn't really look like anything yet because I started in the middle. But one day it'll grow up to be a crow who is knitting a sock.
Aww, I can see it sock.
I was like, I have to finish something.
Yeah.
So it looks like something.
I like his knitting style is good.
Yeah.
He's not holding the
needles like this, like in TV shows. Oh my god.
Exactly. Crow has good technique.
Yes. So I dyed the fabric. I'm trying to do kits for this, but I need more fabric. And I'll have a few in the shop once I do. And the pattern you do have to buy it through Etsy though. Okay. So it won't have the pattern, but oh my gosh, look at the modeling.
All the color, yeah.
All the material packs.
Yeah. It's so pretty. Which is kind of nice too that you curate the colors. So like if they didn't want to do this pattern too, they could use those colors to do some other pattern they're dreaming about.
Yeah.
At Red Alder, I got another cross stitch kit, but I have to finish the one I'm doing. I'll put a picture here.
See, it is easy to start a bunch of them.
So easy. Because like also like this new one doesn't seem like it's going to take me very long. So then I think that's like I could squeeze it in before another one, you know? You're kind of a creepy kid walking through the background.
Hi, you.
Fine. It's fine.
Oh, she threw away her stuff though.
Oh, good job.
You want pirate booty? How about you sit your booty down and then you can get pirate booty?
We'll get pirate booty as a treat at the very end, okay? It will be our celebration. But yeah, so I bought this cross stitch kit. It's just beautiful. But I was gonna send you a picture of my cross stitch in progress, and I was like, no, I'll save it to show her, and then I forgot it. But I'll put a picture here. But yeah, the new Ada cloth is going so much better. I know it doesn't look as refined as the original linen, but I'm fine with that because I can see the holes.
Right, you don't have to count.
And then now I understand that like when you use that, you're supposed to do like 2/1 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I still couldn't see the holes, and they still were like a little wonky donkey. So I think that's not for me. Yeah. I need like fabric that I can see.
I mean, I prefer 40 count and 36 count. This is 14 count, but
I like you. I think you gave me 14.
Yeah.
I like the 14.
But like this is 28.
So it's half the size.
It's half the size, yeah.
But do you still do 1/1, or do you do? Yes.
For this one, I do 1/1 because otherwise it'd be 500 feet tall.
I guess that's a good point. So cross stitch is just kind of fun. It just scratches a different part of your brain. Mm-hmm. My husband did worry about me. Like he had walked through the living room and I was cross stitching, and then he walked through again and I was weaving, and he's like, "You okay? Like you're not knitting?" I'm like, "Yeah, and I'm doing all the other crafts today."
Right, all the other hobbies that I collect.
Exactly. I'll be back to knitting in 5 minutes.
I know. I've been thinking about sewing up bags, so I've made these similar bags, like my project bags. I was like, maybe I should just make some and sell them here.
You should.
Because I have 5,000 yards.
I got a little bag for my cross stitch, and I mean, it's just a different bag than I would buy for knitting, right? Mm-hmm. And I really like it because I mean, it's super flat, very, very travel friendly. I mean, I forgot it, but still, it's very travel friendly. Yeah. And there's a plastic window on the front, and I like that because I can see what's in there because I know I'm gonna have 500 numbers. So yeah, I have been though mostly knitting. I would say my most favorite of my knitting
I saw this.
is the Grid Gambit, and it's just so pretty.
I know.
It is using Kathmandu. There you go. Another hand, and the one that takes it close to the camera.
I absolutely love the way it fades.
I do too. So the yarn is Rainbow Beach and Kathmandu DK. The Kathmandu DK has silk and cashmere in it, and it's a little bit tweedy. I mean, you don't see like tweed necessarily, but you see some variation in color or texture. So these two together, I used quite a bit of this, not all of this. Like I think I only used about half. But yeah, I love it. It is nice and cozy. Pop it on over everything because it's chilly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cold now, but you know, it got really cold there for a bit.
I know, but it's raining.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
So that is, I'm not necessarily going to kit them up because there's lots of different colors of this, and I'm getting more of this because it's been selling through so fast that I can't keep it.
I did have the Aran weight. I think the same base, and that's what I made my Spark cardigan.
Yes, yeah, that was the Aran.
It's so soft.
It is so soft, and it just gets softer with wear and wash. But yeah, this is the DK weight, so a bit thinner. But you can put together whatever your color pairing is, but I won't have kits in that. We do have kits in this. This is the Cozy Up Cowl. Let's see if I can do it correctly. There we go. The shape is very similar, but it does have buttons in the back so that you can button it on instead of pulling it over your head.
It is so...
it is the softest little cloud.
It's like a teddy bear color.
It is. It's like a teddy bear around your neck. Now, all the colors are the natural fiber, so they're not dyed. They're just, this is how it came off of the alpaca. And there's 6 different colors, but they're all, I mean, some of them are very similar, but they're all like, you know, natural. And then I wrote up the pattern. The funny thing is I should be designing for the Yarn Crawl. I know, I just keep designing other things. I have like these side quests that are like, ooh, that looks like fun. And so, yeah, like this yarn came into my life and I was like, I don't know what you need to be. And it's a newer yarn from Skacel. And so then I knit something up and I was like, that's what you need to be. So it starts out here, gets bigger, pretty darn easy. Does have a little bit of garter in it just for texture, but you can't really tell because it's so floofy. I mean, you can see a little bit on here that there's some garter ridges, but anyway, that has been really popular. That is on our website and in store. The most popular kit is this little teddy bear hat.
I love it.
I love it on my little lollipop stick. So we're completely sold out of these, but you can get on the wait list online. And we will be getting them back in stock. And then also be bringing in the yarn because it comes in some different colorways. I just thought this was a very bear-like colorway. And we'll be getting this one in stock in, I think, 5 of the different colorways. And then we have all sorts of knitting. I didn't knit this.
Ooh, I didn't even see this.
This just came in. So this is Bud, and it is 100% bulky weight cotton from Juniper Moon Farm.
I'm going to show this.
It's a little kid shirt. It's called the Mira sweater. And so I did not knit it, but it's a sample in the shop.
I like the texture of this yarn.
I know. It's really fun and different, and, you know, like, it's hard to find thicker weight cottons, and so this could work for amigurumi. It could work for, you know, sweaters. I am designing a cowl, and nice for people who can't do wool. It's a nice wool alternative because it still has that warmth to it without it being like too
hot.
Yeah, like, or just like too stiff, right? You know,
right.
Sometimes like cotton can get a little stiff, but this one's not. So that's a good wool-free alternative. I mentioned last month that I'm
this is like giving me baby fever.
I'm completely obsessed with knitting baby things because you can knit 7,000 in a month.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy. Like, this will take like one evening, right?
Yeah.
So this is that yarn that I'm totally obsessed with, Mystical Marl. And I did a little girl sweater, and I showed that off last month. But this month I did a little, this one's still gender neutral in my opinion, but more boy-like than girl-like. And I like these that like button here because their heads are so big when they're born. They're like right after they're born, their head's like,
yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the neck hole there. But anyway, quick knit, easy. I will put up on the screen what the name of the pattern is because I don't remember. But it was a free pattern, I believe. And then that's pretty much all of my knitting. I've been tearing out and knitting our yarn crawl pattern, and it's not right yet. It will get right someday. Get right by the yarn crawl. Our yarn crawl is May 1st through 4th. And I'll put information about that below too, but it's a really fun time. And
I love the yarn crawl.
Yeah.
It's the last year. I think I did all 4 days.
Yeah.
And I don't have a full-time job anymore.
It kind of whoops our butt.
I would get home, eat quick, and then just pass out, and then wake up, be like, I have to be at the yard store.
I know. I scheduled the month for the staff, and I'm like, okay, yarn crawl week's going to be busy. Yeah. But then their hours aren't actually that much more than they usually do. And they're like, you can work as hard. And I'm like, oh, but we're going to be so exhausted.
Yeah.
It's busy. It's all day busy. And yeah, I love it. And do you have any events? Speaking of events, do you have any events coming up?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, you'll be here.
I'll be here. Yes, I will. And I'm doing the yarn for the yarn crawl. I have so many side quests going on right now. That's what we were talking about
side quests.
No, you did see the color riot that I did for Sierra for Red Alder. I think it sold out.
I did.
Yeah.
It is stunning. Sierra's going to be here for the yarn crawl too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she messaged. I dropped them off at 10:30 the first day, and by 1 o'clock, she's like, I only have 3 left. Yeah. And I brought 10.
Yeah. And I visited her the next morning. She had 1 left.
Yeah. So I'll send you a picture of what it looks like. It's for the color riot. So that was the first side quest.
Beautiful.
I also have released my pre-order for my advent calendar.
That's right.
And I love the colors so much. Like, if you love my romantic feel, and then I did do a Morticia for my Mabel sweater.
Yes.
It's going to be like that.
A marriage of those.
Plus lavender and black. It's very gothy, very moody, and like.
It's very you.
I know. I'm just like making a box for myself, really.
I mean, isn't that how a lot of our businesses are? It's like, as long as I'm amused, that's okay.
Yeah. So that's up if you want to shop. I only have a limited amount of boxes.
And that's on your website?
That is on my website. And I am vending at Flock Fiber Festival this year.
It's August 8th? No.
8, 9, 10, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's, I think, the second Saturday that weekend. If you look me up on the website, I am not listed on there because I did turn in my social media package in late, but I paid my deposit, so I will be there.
She'll be there soon. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's all my side quests for now. And I'm teaching in March.
Yes.
I think it's the 22nd. I think it's like the third Saturday. We'll put all the info.
Yeah.
And
you can actually like make a plan.
No, I literally just show up and we sit down and we start recording.
but yeah, I will list below her next class because it's your intro class, right?
Yeah, it's my cross stitching 101. Yeah. So I mean, I love cross stitching.
Yes. And it is so fun, and like it is a nice break. Like if your knitting project has pissed you off, or like right now I have a sweater that I'm knitting that I just need to do the sleeves, but obviously I'm not super motivated to do the sleeves. Mm-hmm. So
and like she keeps throwing away her stuff. She's being good. She throws away her stuff.
I've threatened them before.
You can have pirate booty in like 10 more minutes.
We'll have a pirate booty countdown clock.
Yeah.
We'll put it here on the screen. Countdown to pirate booty.
And like I provide all of the material for the
Yes.
class. So you literally just show up.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And we do that with a lot of our beginning classes because like it's hard when you're a beginner to go get supplies and get the right supplies. Right. Like, and yeah, it's just so much easier that we provide the best quality that we can. Like you come in and just enjoy and learn, and then have the tools to go purchase and do all of those things. So yeah, I love that. Well, the only other things I have are not me knitting, but things that are new to the shop. We have some new felting kits, and I just thought they were like so cute and just simple. Like you just felt a ball and then put on the cute little like eyes and stuff.
It's nice for when everything really is making you mad and you just like
this is another like nice side quest, right? Because like it's just you stab things. Now don't stab too hard because these needles are
sharp,
thin.
Oh, they're thin.
Yeah. And so like they can't take any like sideways movement. So you just ouch. And then I really love that the company does. This is a smaller one, and there's a bigger one too. Their felting mats are 100% wool. It's just wool felted down into a block. And so a lot of times felting mats are plastic. And so as you felt into them over and over and over again, you start getting some of the plastic coming up into your work. And so I'm blowing up. By holding this up, I'm blowing up the lights. So you start getting plastic up into your felted item, and that's just not fun. So I really love that this is 100% wool, and then you just every once in a while pull it up and then reposition it and start felting again. So we have both of those online and in store. And then the only other thing that's circling back to Della Q, I know this color is eye-searingly bright.
Yeah.
But you probably won't forget your project bag.
Yeah, you will know exactly where it is.
It might glow in the dark. So I know the color is bright, but this is their new snap line. It's called Snap Sacks, and these ones have a gusseted bottom, so they sit up, and they're just like a little bucket bag. And then I love the snaps because especially I was doing a 2-color project, and I would snap one color coming out right here and one color coming out down here, and then they wouldn't cross. And so these do have like little handles here to open up. It has pockets on the inside and zipper pockets too. And I just love these little mesh bags. And the bags are nice because you can kind of see what project's in there.
I was about to say,
do I want to ignore that project or do I want to work on that project?
Yeah. I have so many knitting bags that I'm like, I don't know what's in you.
I know. And then you open it up and you're like, okay, that's that. And you put it down. And then you're going through, what was that again?
Yeah. So I do like the mesh.
Yeah, I do like the mesh a lot. And it's not a mesh that like your knitting needle's going to poke through. Or I even put tapestry needles in the little zipper pouch and the tapestry needles don't poke through. So yeah, this is their newest snap bag. We only have it in 2 colors. They are very bright. But like I said, this will not get left behind. That is all of my craziness this month. I've definitely been all over the place. Like crafting ADU is hardcore.
Me too. It's like our countdown has gotten a little loud. I don't know if you can hear them humming.
I like it though. We're not going to get sued for
copyright
infringement.
But yeah, I've just been on this. I need to do something with my hands, but like I don't necessarily want to finish anything or put like brain work into things, but I need to do that's what the granny squares are.
Yeah. I need to be physically doing something, but I don't want my brain to work very hard.
Yeah.
Which is why my sweater's not done, because I know I have to use my brain to finish it. But my goal is by next time we're here, I want to be wearing it. So it might be one sleeve, but
you'll be wearing it. You know, you can just like
hold one arm behind me and be like, hi, welcome. But yes, I really, really want to finish it because like it just needs 2 sleeves. That's all.
Just short sleeves. I don't think we talked about what we were wearing real quick. I know it's at the end, but
what are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Breathe and Hope shawl.
Yes.
So this was supposed to be Purple Skies. However, it's
glittery
too.
on screen as well.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
But it's too dark, so I named it Galaxy Bound.
Oh, that's a good name for it, especially with those sparkles.
Yeah. And so it's sparkly.
It sparkles so nice.
And it's black sparkle. And this was like just that project that I could never figure out how to do. And then one day I did it.
This project was the very, very, very beginning of
The big pen.
And yeah, and you had just popped out a child.
Yes, the one that wants pirate booty.
And she's quite large now. And you had, so you just had a baby and you're trying to knit and this pandemic is going on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
My brain just wasn't working.
But yeah, I think it was definitely a time of not brains working, and that one did.
Mm-hmm.
We struggled with it a little bit. So.
It happened 2-3 years later.
Yeah,
but it happened.
It is a really cool design though. Like the design, especially with like, I love like the juxtaposition of like stripes going this way and then stripes going this way. Like I just love that. So, and I love stripes. I mean, stripes and garter are my thing.
It's fun. I can't be bored with my project, otherwise it just won't get done.
Well, and like with that one, you were changing your colors because the color melds into the next one. So that is always fun when you have something that, you know, has some movement to it. It helps us go a little bit at least. I am wearing the Throw Over by Andrea Mowry, and this is quite an old sweater. I would say probably knit it in 2018 maybe? 2019 maybe? I don't know. And I knit one, and it was a little too small because I didn't do a gauge swatch. And so that one hangs up in the shop. And then I was like, well, I'll just knit another one. Because why would I knit a gauge swatch when I could knit 2 full sweaters?
Right. Duh.
It doesn't make any logical sense. But anyway, I mean, I could have frogged the first one, but I was going to give it to my kid, and my kid really didn't want it. So
No.
I will use it as a shop sample, and it's a great shop sample. It does confuse people when they're like, there's one like that, and then there's one on you. This one's a good example of, like, I washed it and put it through the dryer and stuff, and so it's a good example of how well Rio stands up. But I think our trunk show for today has arrived. So, and it's pirate booty time. The alarm is going off. I got 2 looks right now. Do you girls want to come say goodbye to everybody?
Yeah.
Yes, come over here and get pirate booty. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which one's more important? Pirate booty, yeah. Come behind here.
You can come right. Oh, going the long way.
All right. Say bye. Thanks for watching us.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
And we'll see you next time.